Hey friends, it's Bryce. Happy Monday of Holy Week. Hope you had a great Palm Sunday yesterday. And as we head into Easter this week, we'd love to just start our week with a little devotional that you can find in Mark 9. So if you want to pull out your Bible, pull it out. If not, you'll just follow along. Basically, we're going to be looking at this concept of partnering with God to build our own faith. So this is the scene in Mark 9. Basically, Jesus is out in the town. He's ministering to people. He's talking to people. He's walking the streets, doing what Jesus did when he was on this earth. And this man approaches Jesus and basically says, "Lord, help me. I have a sick son, and I would love for you to heal him." And now this son has been sick his whole life. He's been filled with an impure spirit that makes him throw on the ground, foam from the mouth, basically a demonic-like spirit. And he's asking that Jesus would heal him. So we're going to pick up in Mark 9, verse 21. It says this: Jesus is asking the boy's father. It says this in verse 21. Jesus asked the boy's father, "How long has he been like this?" "From childhood," he answered. "It has often thrown him into fire or water to kill him. But if you can do anything, take pity on us and help us." "If you can," said Jesus, "everything is possible for the one who believes." Immediately the boy's father exclaimed, "I do believe. Help me overcome my unbelief." Man, what a great exchange just in 3 or 4 verses between Jesus and this man. And just to unpack this a little bit, it basically says Jesus is asking some questions about how long this has happened. And the father says, it's happened our whole life. But Lord, if you can do anything. And Jesus almost cuts him off right there and rephrases back to him, "If you can," and basically saying, "Of course I can. Of course I can. I'm Jesus. Everything is possible for the one who believes." And I love the humility of this man who comes right back to the Lord and says, it says, immediately the boy's father exclaimed, "I do believe. Help me overcome my unbelief. I do believe. Help me become my unbelief." What a great prayer that is. I do believe, Lord, but help me overcome my unbelief. You know, in life, we can be filled with doubts. I don't know if you're like me, but the past few weeks have been a little crazy, and I have a lot of unbeliefs. But I love this posture of humility and faith that this man says, "I do believe, Lord, help me overcome my unbelief." Man, whatever you're going through, whatever you're feeling right now, whatever you are thinking about, whether it's you're confident in the Lord or you have a little bit of doubt, which is totally fine because doubt is all over the Bible. What would it look like for you to turn to the Lord and basically exclaim, "I do believe, Lord, but help me overcome my unbelief"? That is a powerful prayer, and that is a prayer that will bring you closer to God, and God will draw closer to you because he says everything is possible for the one who believes. So my encouragement to you today and this week is whatever you're feeling, whatever you're doubting, whatever your current emotions are about this whole situation in our world heading into Easter, man, what would it look for you to draw closer to the Lord, build your faith, and ask God to help you overcome your unbelief? And I can almost guarantee that if you come to Jesus with that posture, he will draw nearer to you and your faith will be built through this process. Friends, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I hope you have an awesome week heading into Easter. And I just would love to remind you, I do believe, help me overcome my unbelief. Have a great day.